Hey YouTube, welcome back to part 2 of the Duke's Archives and my beginner's guide for Dark Souls. You guys saw at the beginning there, a fellow invaded me while I was exporting the audio for the last episode, and I did kill him. You guys saw it was a pretty easy kill actually. Black Knight Great Axe isn't the best weapon. Well, it's a really good weapon, but it's kind of predictable as hell. So I kind of knew what was coming from him. But we did get a bunch of souls from him, so I'm going to use those to level up to 91 really quickly. And we're going to move on from here. We're going to do a little bit of backtracking. First thing we're going to do before we head on any further, the area where I fought that guy was just in there. It's just a common little duel area for this place because there's no enemies in there. So it's pretty safe. Come on in this room. And there's a chest in here. I don't think it's a Mimic, no. So we get a blue chunk from this. Remember, this room is pretty important. I do think we'll probably be invaded by him again at some point. It usually happens that way. Especially if there isn't as many people online, and it is 10:30 in the morning, so it's possible. This is a Mimic, you can see. Open this. You'll get the Channeler set. This is, of course, the set that the Channelers wear. It's not that good in any way. It's heavy and doesn't have a lot of poise. It is not, I don't know, it has a little bit of, like, it's light armor that has poise, but it's not that good, and it's heavy. I don't know, it's kind of shitty. I've never seen anyone use it. This chain you can see is all screwy, so this is a Mimic. You beat the living shit out of it. Cool. So we'll pick up the enchanted falchion. This is a falchion, but it's enchanted, which means it's a magic weapon. So if you are a mage and you want an easy way to get this is basically like picking up an occult falchion. If you want a quick way to get an enchanted weapon, this is a way to do it. You get a free one here. You just have to upgrade it with blue chunks now and a blue slab to get it to +5. Come in here. There's another chest. And this is the Crystal Ember. You can give this Ember to the giant blacksmith in Anor Londo, and he can forge crystal weapons for you. You might ask, hey, why the hell would you want to waste materials forging weapons you can't break? Well, in PvP, some people use them. Souls aren't an issue when you're PvPing, and crystal weapons do more damage, so the durability isn't an issue usually. So that's why. There's another chest here, of course. This is the Archive Tower Giant Cell Key, and this opens the cell where Big Hat Logan was locked. So I'm going to go back down there and open it, but I'm obviously not going to run back down there, so I will meet you guys there. Okay, I realized that we came from a different way, so you guys might not know how to get back. I'll just show you really quickly. Just run up the stairs. It's super simple. Run up the stairs. Ow. Actually, we're going to take a little detour first. Sorry about this, guys. As you can see, all the channelers and everything respawns, and this guy is going to block their path. Okay, good. Okay. Good thing the channelers couldn't hit us from there. So, I'm trying to... I do believe it's here. Yes. Come here on the second floor and pull this lever. This is really, really annoying with all these archers. Like, you just wait until one of these archers is buffed. Like, it's horrible, man. Horrible. So, you can see this pulls down the lift that we used to get up to Seat the Scaleless the first time. So this is going to take us to Seat the Scaleless again. So, run on through here. Oh yeah, that crystal lizard will be back, so I can try again. Or it should be back. Yep, there it is. Cool. Yep, blue chunk, just like I thought. Nothing special there. So we're going back into Crystal Land. Usually when I come up here, this white light isn't here. Is this just gonna cause me to get thrown in the prison again? I don't know. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw a homeward bone on my bar, my only homeward bone. I don't know if I want to do that. I'll probably just cut out this part of the video. Well, I guess we'll just head back over to the stairs. Alright, and we're back here. Moral of the story is don't go that way before you complete this area. I thought we could go there now, but you can only go there after you've completed the area, technically. Good time to kill them is when they're dancing. They can't stop to, of course, do anything about it. But, yeah, so this is how you get back to the prison. This is the way to the prison, so I'll meet you guys down there. Okay, we're back down here. As you can see, when you don't ring the crazy noise of stupidity, these things, they stay in here. Don't be fooled, they are hostile. You just have to get close to them for them to become hostile. Like this, see? Yeah, they're definitely not in a happy mood. What I usually do on different characters is I like throw pyromancy in there, like a great chaos fireball. You can... did this guy really follow me all the way from up top? Anyway, get some humanity out of this. No problem with that. Shit, and now Mr. Snake Man's come down. Like, what? 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 Why did they come down? I don't get it. Their AIs picked me up down there? Huh. Anyway, take out these snake guys. Well, at least they're dropping lots of humanity for us. Humanity is always good. Alright, so that's done. Thank God. And we shall open this. That is what the giant cell key was. It was this, of course.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm saved. That makes twice. I must be sure to repay you. I will visit the archives. If I discover any new spells, I shall share them with you. Prepare to be impressed by the onward march of sorcery.
Cool, so we'll meet up with him in a few minutes. But run over here first and we'll grab something very important. This is a Firekeeper soul, and this is there's only 4 Firekeeper souls you can pick up on the ground, because the extra 2 I found, I killed Firekeepers. So you can get a total of 7 in one playthrough. So you guys know where all of them are. The only one that I don't have is the the Firelink Shrine Firekeeper soul. And that's an obvious reason. That's one of the only souls you don't want to use for your flask. You pretty much want to have Firelink Shrine always. But now that that's been done, I'm going to homeward bone out, and I'll meet you guys back in the bonfire. Cool, so we're back here. We're going to move on now. We'll go to that area later, I suppose. So, head on back in that room with the blue chunk, and Big Cat Logan will have moved into this room.
Hello there. I was expecting you. This place is truly magnificent, more than expected even. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you, and the secret of Seath's immortality.
So we're going to talk to him quick before we look at his items.
The secret of Seath's immortality. If you have fought him and were in prison, you must know that Seath is a true undead, different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death.
Text error.
Wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. It is an effect of the primordial crystal, a sacred treasure pillaged by Seath when he turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal, can you so much as scratch his hide? And it so happens, the primordial crystal is in the inner garden of these very archives, the Crystal Forest.
So, very useful information. This game does tell you a lot of stuff. You just have to talk to people. It doesn't present it openly. So, yeah, we just found out that you have to break some kind of crystal to make Seath killable. And the crystal is in the garden, so good to know. So, when you go to purchase his stuff, the new stuff he has all the crystal stuff now, like Crystal Soul Spear, Crystal Magic Weapon. These are basically the highest level sorceries you can get outside of the DLC. I'm not going to be doing the rest of Big Hat Logan's quest. The way his quest works is it's basically for sorcery characters. You buy all his spells, and once you buy everything, he goes mad, and he will appear naked and, well, not hollow, but just crazy in that room where we first fought Seath, that room where I kept trying to get back to. But we're not going to be buying his stuff. That's where you get the best catalyst in the game, the tin crystallization catalyst. He drops it when you kill him there. You also, if you do it this way, you get his full set. You get the normal catalyst he uses, Logan's catalyst, which is the second best catalyst in the game, and you get the sorcery White Dragon Breath, which is requires 50 intellect. It's a superpower sorcery, so basically if you're a sorcerer, you need to do this. You get all the best stuff from doing it. So make sure to buy all his stuff, talk to him again, and then go back up to Seath's old room. But we're not going to, because we're not sorcerers, and I don't have 150,000 gold lying around to buy all this shit. So we're going to head on into this room that we were exploring around before, and go over to this lever and pull the lever. Pull lever. There we go. And reveals this stairway hidden down. Be careful of this guy here. I think there's an item. No. And we're going to traverse the white light. So, we're outside. No boss. That's good. If you don't want to take damage, there's a ladder here. It's not a very far fall, though. If you look over here, you'll see something very peculiar. There's a golden crystal golem. If you remember the first golden crystal golem we killed, it dropped a person, like a person fell out of it. So who knows, maybe it'll happen again. Come here, Mr. Golem. Crystal ones do tend to have a bit more health than their blue counterparts. There, so it's down. And an onion bro has fallen out. Let's see what this person has to say.
It was you who rescued me. Why, thank you. I am Ziegland of Katerina. I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you.
Ah! Okay, hold on. That scared the shit out of me. Come here. I'll kill you first. Oh, now you back off. Come on. Cool. Alright. So, back to you.
Oh, have you seen my father? You wouldn't miss him. A suit of armor just like mine.
Well, of course. He's our best bro.
Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now if we'll just stay put and keep out of trouble.
Alright, so this is Sigmayr's daughter, Onion Bro's daughter. She's pretty cool. She's curious enough. She's the only character in the game, like the only NPC that is not an undead. Like, she is not here, like, this is, Lorgen is that land of outcast undead, whatever. She is, of course, not here as an outcast. She is searching for her father, so she is not an undead. She's still human. But come on over here, there's an item. I'm going to ignore a lot of these crystal golems as much as possible. They're just annoying. And they drop blue chunks, and I don't need blue chunks, so I don't have a really reason to kill them. I'll kill this one, though, just to get him out of the way. There's that blue chunk there. I know there's an important item around here to grab, and then we're gonna stop exploring here because I don't like exploring this area. It's big and open, and it's full of crystal golems. Where is that item? I seem to remember it being over here. No, fuck you. I'm not dealing with your shit. Yeah, there's an item over there. I'm wondering if that's it. There's a very important item out here I need to grab for you guys. So just gotta remember exactly where it is. And this might be it. Yeah, this is it. The crystalline helm, crystalline set. This is the set that weird crystal knight fellow was wearing. It's pretty cool. It's not like crystal stuff. Like you can repair this stuff. Don't worry. I mean, it's pretty cool. I think it has really high curse resist, but there's nothing really special about it other than, you know, it looks pretty cool. Interesting to note, it's a little note that I have personally. If you look at the Dark Souls 2 trailer, the weird assassins with the masks, the masks they wear kind of look like the crystal mask, so wonder if there's a connection there. Just a little bit of speculation. Anyway, head on down here into the crystal caves. Be careful when you come down, they can follow you in. So just run past here. Don't go down there, that's not the way. Run past this golem. It's not very safe to fight him there. I wouldn't recommend it, especially when there's 2 more behind him. Head on down here. Alright, here's the thing about the Duke's Archives. You hear this little tinging noise. That's the sound of these little snowflake things hitting the ground. And you can see that they're actually hitting an invisible platform. Now this is kind of a key thing of this area, is invisible platforms. See, look at this. I am walking on air. I don't think he can get here. No. So, yeah, watch out for these little snowflakes hitting invisible air. That is platforms you have to walk on. So, yes, this game has invisible platforms. Yes, it does. Head over here. It's another humanity. Drop down here. You look over there. That is actually a moonlight butterfly. Like, the one that we fought before, this is where it came from. Like, if you look at the description for the soul of the moonlight butterfly, it says, escape from... Are they really coming all the way down here? Holy shit. Can you guys, like, fuck off? Really? Anyway, yeah, so they don't aggro unless you get really close to them, and then after that they fight exactly like the Moonlight Butterfly boss. Don't do this. There's a way to troll people if you invade people. Invaders can aggro them. So what I do is when I invade is I run over and I pull everyone's butterflies, and then I leave the area so they have to deal with them, because they don't de-aggro. Like, look at this. These guys are just like, you know what? Fuck it. We're going back to try again. But no. Anyway, come on over here. And a lot of the times orange signs lead your way around here. People leave them in pretty good spots for you to tell. So you can see there is an invisible platform. Get certain death down there. So just go over here cautiously. This crystal golem right here, he actually doesn't respawn. So I think we're going to kill him. Mostly because he causes a large amount of annoyance in this next little part if we don't kill him. But I'd recommend coming over here to kill him because, you know, it's a treacherous bridge over there. And you can actually roll backwards here without fear of going off a cliff. There. So he's down. I think he did have a bit more health than the common one. So drop down here and look backwards really fast. There's 3 crystal lizards. Try to get them. Yes, I got all of them. Cool. So there's 3 crystal lizards. I got a whole bunch of extra stuff from that. Yeah, just drop down there. You can usually see the signs, and you should be fine. Now, this part sucks ass. I will admit, I might die. I suck at this part about predicting. Over there is a blue Titanite slab. Now, I want to go get it to show you guys, but I don't, considering that I suck ass at this. Like, this is not a straight path. This path zigzags around at one point, and I'm not exactly sure where. I don't want to go get it. It's so horrible. You can... Like, I'm just not... I don't want to waste more video time. And, yeah. Hold on a second. Alright, sorry. Should I turn my notifications off? Alright, yeah, I don't know. I'm debating whether to go get it. I don't need a blue slab. You guys are seeing where it is. It's over there. The way this works is you go up. It's really complicated. The path goes up and it kind of snakes right and then snakes back left and goes down. You can kind of do it if you buy prism stones. You can use them as markers to light your way, kind of. But yeah, I would recommend killing that crystal guy before doing this, because what will happen is he'll drop down on the pathway and he'll like follow you along the path. So he kind of hurries you along the path, and you really don't want to hurry in this area. So yeah, I'm not going to go over there. I don't want to die and have to come back down here. So yeah, you guys see where the blue slab is? It's the only, I think it's the only blue slab you can pick up in the game. The only other way to get blue slabs is to farm them off the moonlight butterflies here, which sucks balls. So yeah, blue slab over there, across invisible snaking platforms that I'm not going to do. But if you come on the other side, there's another invisible platform here. This invisible platform, however, is straight. Who is that? Like, what? Where? Oh, down below. There is an item down there. Want to grab it. Probably just a soul item, but yeah, I'm gonna go grab it. Hit me. Blue chunk, even... No! Alright, so yeah, don't roll on that little part of the slant. You can't actually roll there. And I'll meet you guys back down here. Alright, I'm back. So cool enough, the game decided to leave my bloodstain up on the path here, which was pretty awesome of it. Cool thing to note, I was looking through my inventory. I have 7 blue chunks, so if I were to go get that slab, this game has given me on the ground exactly enough to upgrade that falchion to +5. So pretty cool that the game does that. Gives you exactly enough materials if you're willing to explore. Just run straight here. What you're trying to run at is this little outcropping right here, this little jagged thing. So if you can see it from over there, you can use it as a marker. Just run at it. So here we're on the other side now. There's an item over here. Be very careful when you drop down here. You can accidentally pull that moonlight butterfly. There's an item right there. Yeah. So we're going to be very careful here. Would not like to pull it. Yeah, there we're good. Yeah. Okay. So pretty cool is that. And let's keep on moving into the caves. This is kind of a shitty part of the caves. Well, less shitty than that, I suppose, but there's these weird clam creatures. You kind of see them right there. Yeah. They're actually really dangerous. Mostly because you have to fight more than one at once. I'll show you guys what I mean. But we do have a maxed out weapon, so it shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, see, their attacks have a lot of range because they hit you with their whole spikes on all sides of their mouth, so... There's a weird metal sound that happens when I hit things. These guys do have a chance to drop Twinkling Titanite and Purging Stones. They don't always appear because they open up like, you know, clams afterwards, because they're fucking clams. And you can't really see their treasure sometimes. Sometimes it's obscured. So just be sure to spam A on their body afterwards. That's what I always do. Sometimes the treasure's like inside the skulls. It's kind of creepy that those are skulls inside there, not clams. But yeah, they drop Purging Stones, which cures you of Curse, of course, and they drop Twinkling Titanite. Before you could buy Twinkling Titanite at the Giant Blacksmith, this was the only way to get Twinkling Titanite. Like, to farm it, you had to come in here and kill these assholes. So see, we got 2 here, and I'm not really keen on fighting 2. Yeah, look at that. Holy fuck. Launched me into the air. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Get away from me, clam. They have so many different attacks. Like, I didn't even know they could kick with their legs. Cool. Stupid clams. Alright, yep, there's a Purging Stone, so if we ever get cursed, there we go. We have a cure. I'll just use another one, screw it. Oh, I don't know how that one over there pulled too. I really don't. But whatever. Oof. Whatever, game. At least I have enough poise to not get knocked back by their attacks, because, at least the first attack, because all those jump attacks would have been for naught. Alright, so all the clams are down. They do respawn, so, well, of course, you have to farm them. So yeah, you do have to deal with them. Every time you come back down here, you don't have to deal with them. You can just run past them. I just felt like it that time. But we're going to head on into this area. It's cool to know. If you remember, I told you guys, if you see weird looking statues like that, those are cursed people. Like, those are other players who've been cursed in this area. So, yeah, it's a pretty big curse area. Alright, when the fight first starts, ignore what I'm doing right now. The reason I'm running forward like this is because I'm used to running in past the clams. And when you run in past the clams the first time, since the boss fog isn't there the first time, they will follow you. So I usually quit out and reload, which puts me on the other side of C. What you want to do is turn around and smash this crystal right here. It'll be right behind you, of course, and it'll piss Seath off. You can see he's getting pissed and, roar, I'm a dragon. But run over to his left tentacle. It's his left, so you're right, and just beat on it. It's really simple. It kind of tricks out his AI and makes him spin in a circle, and about 95% of his attacks will not hit you. There's only one attack that he rarely does, where he fills the whole room with spikes, and that'll hit you. It doesn't do much damage. He does it right here. Like you see, it doesn't do much damage. Beware, those spikes do cause curse. And that's basically the gist of the fight. You just circle around like this, keep hitting his tentacle thingy, and he spins in a circle, and you just follow him, heal when you need to. Just keep hitting his funny tentacle. The only real dangers in this fight are, of course, the curse, and the camera can sometimes get screwed up in the crystals. He also does a slam with his tails, his little tail tentacle thingies. He'll slam all of them up and down all at once and try to hurt you. Just roll away from it. It's fairly easy to roll away from. But just like that, Seath the Scaleless, the big scary dragon, has gone down like a pussy. And we have received our bequeathed Lord Soul Shard. So if you guys know, we have our 4 Lord Soul Shards, so we can now go down into Firelink Shrine and unlock the chamber to succeed the Great Lord Gwyn. But, I think there's some more things we need to do, more adventuring to do before then. So we'll get around to that, but come over here and light this bonfire. There's always a bonfire after the Lord Soul areas. But I'm going to call the episode here. We got our 4th Lord Soul, of course. But I will see you guys on our next adventure.